Hey Pisces, it's Lisa. Here is your January 1st to 7th, 2024 general reading. This is just a general reading. If you'd like to have a personal reading with me, all my contact information is in the description box below. Okay, Pisces, so let's see what's in store for you this week. So the overall message for you for this week is the Empress. So the Empress is all about a birth of a new way of being. Could be a birth of a project, a birth of a new way of being, a new way of doing something. But the great thing about the Empress is when you go through this, things start to grow and flourish. So this idea that you start going forward with, it really starts to grow and flourish in your life. The challenge that you have is getting a new perspective. So there just feels like, I know from your monthly one, it's kind of like you want to get a new perspective. You want to take a step back and see things. So when you do this and get this new perspective, you can move forward. But it's a challenge to get this new perspective. It's like maybe you don't want to see it, or you don't want to see some facts in order to change up some things and move forward. Then what you need to focus on is my favorite card, the Death card, which is the death of the old you, and in comes this new you. So this rebirth of who you are and moving forward. And then what you don't see coming will reveal in a moment. Okay, so let's get some clarity on this. So the Empress it can be an actual birth. So for some of you that, want that, that's great. For others who don't want that, I'd be watching that. But then it's also a birth of a new way of being and a birth of an idea or a project. Just remember to move forward with balance, ego in check, spirit and body all in line. And just the more balanced you are, the more abundance that will come, the more it'll work out. If you're out of balance in any way, like if your ego's out of control and you think you're all that in a bag of chips, it's just not going to work, right? It's just not going to flow. So the more in check you are and the more balanced you are, the more it will flow and abundance will come in. And then it's about you shining. So you can shine and be humble and say, I'm good at what I do and I'm great and I'm going to be 100% authentically myself, but still be balanced and not have your ego at a check. So it's learning to come center stage and shine while being balanced. It's more about stepping into who you really are this week. And then the card that you find a challenge is that there's some things, it's like you need to take a step back and get a new perspective and, see some facts. And it just feels like, you're not wanting to do that this week. So you get the Empress again, which is, you have to do this because there's this new thing, new project, new way of doing something. And you need to take this step back and get all the facts so you can move forward and it will flourish. And then it's just keeping your eye on the prize and moving forward. Not getting distracted by how other people do it or what's going on here or there. It's just kind of like, just keep your eye on the prize and keep moving forward. And then where you need to focus on is the Death card, which is going through this whole rebirth. Some of you may be at the beginning of this card. Some of you may be at the end and you're emerging as this new version of yourself. But it's going through this process of change and evolving. Just stay out of conflict and drama, which I think you've had around you in the monthly reading. Just stop getting distracted. You've got things to do. And it just feels like you need to just focus and get moving forward and move forward with balance. It just really feels like, you've got some stuff to do. And then what you don't see coming this week, Pisces, is that you've planted the seeds to your success. And now it's just adding things, taking things away, tweaking things. And that leads to a lot of success. As you move forward, and the more that you're open to it, to adapt with it and adapt with what you're learning and all of that kind of stuff, is the more success you'll have. So you move forward and you will move towards success. And then, wow, look at all those pentacles. This card, the Six of Pentacles, is balance as well, but it's learning to balance, not overgive, not take. It's about having this balance of giving and taking and receiving, I should say, not taking, receiving from the universe. Because we can be okay with getting things from certain people, but from the universe, we may not, we may have issues with being worthy of receiving, or having, something that's blocking it. So it's learning to open up to receive from the universe and not just be giving one way. Okay. Really interesting, Pisces. Thank you so much for watching. I truly do appreciate it. If you could like and share my videos, that really helps me. Have a fabulous week, and I'll talk to you soon.
What people don't understand is it's not about the glass being half full or half empty. It's that the glass is refillable. Cheers. Namaste, Yabas.